It's red.
Where?
Oh. My earphones don't work, so I can't hear this 5
Oh, man.
As you can
Chef
tell,
surprising us.
That shit. We're gonna have to
Damn,
get
Chef.
your audio.
Hey, bro.
This you champ? Fire.
Jeez, bro. Damn, bro. Sounds like a movie. Hey.
Nice.
Yeah.
Drum roll
We here. We here.
again.
Yeah.
Back at it.
Episode 7.
Hola 7. Po, 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 po,
That's why
po.
we went to bucket heads,
Oh, that's why we got the buckets?
Oh, shit.
So 7, my
Oh,
favorite.
we didn't get the memo.
Yeah, nah, I didn't even cut my hair, bro. Like, fuck. Guys, why don't you let me know?
Away. Welcome to it. Welcome to it, everybody. This is the catch up DBN.
Yeah.
We are here, episode 7.
Showcase.
And how am I? I go by the name of MX.
Champ Tile.
HCL and our
Yo.
guest.
Aewon Wolf.
Aru!
Away.
Yeah. Welcome. We got
Otherwise,
another guest.
Yeah.
Is everybody cool?
Hey, bro, I'm nice, bro. How are you, bro?
I'm nice, bro. I'm nice.
How's
Yo,
everyone?
stay
No,
grand.
I'm cool.
I'm good.
Cool.
La.
How's everybody
What's the
doing?
temperature like? How's everyone?
Nice.
It's raining
How's
outside.
everybody doing?
How you doing, missus?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's my
oh,
lady
yeah.
out there.
For sure. Yeah. We got our second guest today.
Dude,
He goes by the name Aewon Wolf.
Yeah.
Arnold
Um,
Wolf.
Mr. Phillips.
Yeah,
Arnold
Mr.
Phillips.
Yeah.
Aewon Wolf.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Wolf
It all
Pack.
goes.
Wolf Bag.
Hey.
Silverback. Yo,
Yeah,
you taking
Silverback.
it back, bro.
Talk that talk.
Yo, we catching
You
up.
taking it back. This is up.
catching up, bro.
Yeah, man. Except if you don't know this gentleman over here, we're gonna let him introduce himself. But
Yeah.
man, this guy's got Durban tatted on his stomach.
Yeah.
He's done so much for the city.
Too much, dog.
It's
Too
really
much.
legendary. And man, yeah, man, I'm gonna just let you introduce yourself, man, for people who don't know who you are.
Yeah.
Please let them know.
Well, I'm Aewon Wolf. I'm just an artist and just do what I love. I love hip hop.
Showcase.
So like hip hop broke me into a lot of things.
Mm.
Hey, dog.
Gave me a focus. So like I gotta give a lot of credit to hip hop. But it's like, yeah, my artistry is just about doing art. Like that's my biggest thing actually. It's like just doing art for the sake of doing art and just loving it. And yo, I've been through a lot, and I'm sure you guys know, like,
Yeah,
yo,
man.
the history of being a Durbanite
Yeah,
teach you a
bro,
thing or two.
Jesus.
Life story of a
Yeah.
Life story of a Durban rapper. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like,
Hey, bro, but Aewon, like, I'm gonna let you tell us more. But like, man, we look at you, one of the few Durban cats who actually have received a certain level of commercial success.
yeah.
Yeah, man, just like tell us more about that. You know, like I know you dropped the album about 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
You've actually dropped like four projects.
Yeah, it's I think it's 5.
5. Shit.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a lot.
5
Space
projects
of?
as Aewon Wolf.
Yeah.
In the space of, I've been Aewon Wolf for like, what, 4 years? 4
Hey,
crazy,
4 or 5
bro.
years now.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
so,
what.
Yeah, 4 or 5 years. So it's like the reason why I think I've got like whatever certain level of commercial success is, to be honest, like I'm not gonna lie to you, it's luck. Like you can't. There's no perfect plan for success
Shit.
or when things working out.
Yeah.
But luck only happens. You increase your chances of having luck the more you play.
The more you play, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the difference that I had against versus many other people is I kept playing. Bro. I just kept going. And I keep going and I'm still going. And like something will connect, something will happen. And I just like that's the drive that's gotten me as far as I have. To this place. So it's like I don't like to like say that I got the formula or I got this. Like I've learned things, I know a lot of things about the industry by being in it and learning from experience.
Sure.
Because nothing's better than learning from experience. I don't think people are aware of that. Like you can go to school for like however long. A nigga that's out there working will show you flames. When you get out of schools, you get
Experience.
from experience. So it's like, so the experience that I have has given me a certain amount of knowledge to be able to maneuver better, to do things better in terms of like business or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like you just gotta keep playing. Like that's what I always say. That's why I hit you up and I called you up about the show. It's like,
Yeah.
yo, dog,
Shout out.
I love it because like you just gotta keep doing something. Like,
Gotta keep creating.
yeah, keep creating because that's what you love. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The reason you guys decided to be rappers or be artists was because you love it, right? And if you there's always new ways of creating. If someone's out here hating on you saying, "Oh, why is MX doing a podcast? Like, what's going on? Or why is ACL doing a podcast when he used to be on the streets rapping and like you should be rapping, should be dropping songs?"
Yeah.
Like that's limiting your artistry,
Exactly.
and that's just the nigga.
Exactly, bro. And there's no ceiling to create.
Exactly, dog. There's no ceiling.
Yeah.
And it's like niggas want to project their fears on you.
True.
And that's always happens, bro. Like niggas will be like, "Yo, dog, I never made it, so I'm gonna like watch this nigga struggle, and I need him to keep struggling because if he breaks on this podcast shit, then I'm invalidated in my
Sure.
That's very
my
true.
artistry.
Yeah.
That's very true.
You know what I mean? There's something wrong that I did,
Sure.
Yeah.
so I need him to fail too and stay that way for me to be better. And that's the mentality I hate. I've been dealing with like for the longest time,
Sure.
and it's like, yo, the blinkers. You gotta put the blinkers and just keep going, and then that's when the success comes. I feel like I've seen a lot of people not able to keep those blinkers on because they're human, and like people love that. They love breaking people down. They break you from the inside. Sometimes people will come in from the inside in your own clique.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
That's
yeah,
facts,
true.
man. Yo,
Like, talking about clicks, bro. You used to be like part of
Silverback?
Yeah, Silverback.
yeah, man. Were you guys signed by JR?
Yeah.
Tell us more about that.
So, the whole signing with JR. So like, shout out to JR. Like, I'm not gonna
man.
like.
And this is
say
when you
any
drop
hate.
Make the Circle Bigger. So like this is
This is when at his prime.
Prime
And
time,
Yeah.
Prime
And
time
I mean,
JR. Shout out
he's.
to JR.
And I mean, I think he's still in his prime. Like, he's still doing some dope stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
So it's like he's just more behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So JR, what's funny enough is like we didn't get signed. It wasn't like on a piece of paper signing. It's like I think a lot of artists out there don't like, they like the thing of saying I signed somebody, which is
Maybe it was a verbal agreement.
Agreement.
Yeah.
It was like a verbal agreement, but it was also like let's get there. We're gonna get to the paperwork.
That's big.
You know,
Yeah.
there's no actual terms.
Oh, shit.
It was like we'll build something, we'll do something, and he took the chance.
Yeah.
After like I went to meet with him, and I just played him some stuff, and I said, "Yo, this is the vision I have.
Sure.
Like I think you can get it."
Sure.
And he was like, "Okay, cool. I kind of get what you're saying,
Sure.
and I think we can do something." And then we took the chance and we went out there to Joburg.
Yeah.
We left everything.
Sure.
Like that's why,
Hey,
like,
but you guys, Aewon, bro. I remember
Bruh.
back in them days, you guys had a lot of music.
yeah,
Bruh.
Like
We would
a
just put it on
lot
music,
of
bro.
music, bro. Shit. Like we'll roll around with you guys like for even like the whole day.
Yeah.
And we just play only your songs.
yeah.
Yo, bro, that's crazy.
Nah, that's back to the thing of you gotta
Keep playing.
increase
Keep
your
playing.
chances.
Yeah.
And it's like that's what opportunities came from, those little things. It's like you never know which song or which whatever is gonna resonate with someone out there.
Sure.
Cause like you could think that, yo, I just dropped a song and I've got like 100 listens, and like you just looking
This
at that
is
thing and like, hey, nobody out here cares.
Sure.
Out here, like no.
Mm.
You tell yourself that, but in reality, bro, you don't know that one of those people who downloaded that song, or 5 or 10 of those people, like play that song 1,000 times.
Yeah.
That's also the way I look at it. I never like really care about numbers and all that shit. I look at it as my contribution to the game.
Yeah.
No, that's dope.
With every project, with every song, I just look at it like for me it's a time capsule and also my contribution to the game.
No, that's dope, bro.
You know?
And that's why, like, I think I respect every one of you. Like on the level that I know that you guys put out content that I appreciate.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I mean, and the reason why I even called you that day, because I think I was like in a situation where like I don't think people even know that I appreciate their stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Because I keep quiet, and I was like,
But
I was also like,
that's the thing though. We always
all
look
keep
at each
quiet.
other from a distance,
From
and
a
we
distance, yeah.
yeah,
like, but we never like acknowledge.
yeah, and I mean it's human.
Yeah.
Like I don't. Like I'm not mad at myself for not doing it. I was just like, okay, let me fix it now. Let me reach out. I got homie's number. Let me just reach out and say something because I just watched it and I just like appreciate it. So I must say something.
Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna take you back a little bit. How did you feel when we dropped news?
When you dropped
When we as F gang we dropped news.
Oh,
The joint news.
News, yeah. I remember news. Can I tell you the funny story with news?
Sure.
I was in Cape Town, and funny enough, I was in Cape Town. I was shooting an ad in Cape Town, and it was like a big high budget.
Chelsea.
Yeah, it was a summer. It was a summer.
Sure.
It was a
We need to
summer
get
ad.
into that. Yeah,
And it was a high budget like ad, and it was like, dog, I had like Miss World here on my right, literally, like Miss World, Rolling Stars, like she was here on my right.
My name.
You had Ready D here on my left.
Hey,
Like
legend.
legend.
D on my left.
Had Cabello right here in front of me.
Shout out
And
Cabello.
like and like they all like out here and like literally like I get a call. So I get a call from one of the people who were touched by the song. I won't mention the name up right now.
Yeah.
One of the people who were touched by the song.
Showcase.
And I get a call and they're like, yo dog, did you get this? Did you hear the song, bro? They dissing us, bro. They dissing us. They dissing so and so. They dissing so and so. They dissing so and so. These homies, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? And I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, yeah, you know, like this F gang. If you saw that the niggas are connected now, they want to start a beef. I'm like, bro, you know the honest truth when that song came out, I was like, dog, I will call the niggas and find out.
Sure.
Yeah.
I will call the niggas and find out.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I did. I don't know if I don't think I called any of you guys. I called Insane and I called Breeze.
Yeah. I think they did say.
I think they did mention that.
Because I remember we
Even Beast was would
I
tell
called
us.
that.
Yeah.
Because I remember when we first met. After that, it was like was it FTV Boulevard?
I don't know. I think
it
it was
booked at
FTV.
we both booked at that show.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, cool. It was cordial and whatever. But I was always like wondering, like, how do you feel when that happened?
Because like, for me, I listened to the song. Like when I got that call, I was like, I'll call the niggas, and then it was like a long day. Because when you sit in a shoot, like you just like there's long breaks. So because they gotta set up camera equipment, or they gotta put all the extras. So there's long breaks. So I was like sitting, and I was like, let me check this thing out because I got time. Like I don't like entertaining the shit, but like let me listen.
Let's check it out. Yeah.
Let me listen. So like I listened to the song. I listened to it like I think like 3 times.
Yeah.
And I was like, dog, I'm not picking up where there's shots against me. Like I know I got told there's shots against me.
Sure.
But like I'm not picking
You can't pick up exactly where it is. Yeah.
But I'm gonna ask.
Sure.
Like I'm gonna ask.
You see, that's a dope mentality. Like,
Dog, but the song started off like
what inspired the song?
It started off as a joke.
People who don't know. Yeah.
It started off as a joke. I remember this chap made the beat. I don't know how the tweet got about because there's a screenshot and niggas were speaking about it.
Yeah.
And Champ made the beat. Champ made the beat, and then when he made the beat, niggas was like, "No, I must jump on that shit." And I was like, "Nah, fuck that shit. Niggas must do it. Nah, for real, no, dog." I was like, "Nah, fuck that, bruh. All of them, they're gonna do it, bruh." This was like 3 o'clock. I'm at work, like I used to work in Plaza doing the printing shit. At night, I think the hook was laid down. Breezy had his verse down. Insane had his verse down, and I think MX, you and Champ sent the voice notes in the group. I think I woke up in the morning and I heard like, "Oh, niggas already got like there's 3 verses." So there was just that competitive thing that was just going on. I was like, "Oh no, I just gotta put in." I just heard the song was nice.
It came out from there because there was a tweet. There was a tweet run doing the rounds. I think it was sketchy, bro. Sketchy. It said they put on everybody. Y'all put on everybody, and like this list started coming out like on Twitter. The rappers, Durban rappers, blah blah blah. This list started coming out, and then from the group chat, niggas decided, okay, cool, let's do this song. I had a beat, you know what I mean, and then like Oh, bro,
yeah, like I also don't think. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, go.
No. You can carry on because I remember the sketchy thing. Now it's like becoming more clear because I remember having the conversation.
Yeah.
Because what I love about sketchy is that, and why I still work with sketchy is like straightforward. Like he pisses people off because he speaks his mind.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Like if he thinks something, he's gonna tell you exactly what he's thinking.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be a person like, I'm thinking this, but I'm gonna keep quiet, and then like when you're not around, I'm gonna.
Besides being a good ass producer too, because he's fucking good.
So he's, but in the same level, he doesn't entertain like bullshit.
Yeah.
Like if you don't get along, if you say something that he disagrees with, and he does, and you keep coming at him, he's like, well then fuck you, then I'm going this way.
Yeah.
Like carry on.
Yeah.
You can talk to yourself. I'm not listening. So he doesn't like. So when I remember, he even came at me, and like that same day, and he was like, yo, dog, expect some shit. Expect some shit. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he was like, nah, dog, like they misquoted me, and now niggas are going crazy, but it's whatever. And it's like whatever. And I took it like as whatever until I got that call.
Yeah,
that's when it was later. Okay, cool. Now I know what the fuck.
What's going on?
It got further.
Yeah.
But I don't think that way they're talking about me. That's why
exactly.
I don't think they're talking about me as much as you got misquoted, because you were saying that he's and I don't remember the exact words because it was so long ago, so I'm not gonna try and quote him exactly.
No, you don't have to.
I'm sure we can't even remember some of the lyrics.
His exact gist of what he was trying to say what he said to me, he said was that, yo, Aewon was involved in helping so many and putting on so many people in the city. But you guys don't see that.
Yeah.
Shit.
You see?
You get what I'm saying? And then it was misquoted by, I think, Hype magazine. And then they tweeted the wrong version.
We see you, Hype.
and then Hype magazine went in and said, Sketchy Bonga says, Aewon put the whole Durban on. The whole of Durban on, whatever type of thing. Which became like, that's so incorrect. Like, that's...
Yeah.
And I understand why niggas would get offended.
Yeah.
Like, or anybody get offended. Like, if somebody said that about... And I was like, out here, I'm like, yo, dog, what the fuck? Do you not see, like, me doing my own branding out here? And I don't remember at which point you put me on. But you're out there saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like, I was on the tip of saying, yo, why didn't niggas not just reach out and ask me?
Sure.
Or ask where it came from?
Also, I think, like, with F Gang as well, like, it was just, like, hungry, competitive rappers.
Exactly.
And it's like, okay, cool. They saying that, the internet is going crazy. They're mentioning the lists. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it was...
I don't ever think anything was malicious, to be honest. I think it came from, like, a spot of, like, okay, there are a few certain acts that are always like being mentioned when it talks Durban hip hop, and then there's like a whole bunch of other people who are trying to do. So it's like when you say you put on everyone for that genre, not to like disrespect or anything, it's like, but you don't see the other people who've been grinding, trying to get to where they're trying to get to. So I don't even think it was like a diss or anything, hence like the concept was news, and it's like, hey man, there's news, because that tweet Sketchy put out like sparked the thing everywhere. It was like, oh damn, you know. And I think it also did that because Sketchy was also out there, like he's being noted. You know what I mean?
A lot of people are noting whatever he said was becoming news. Like exactly. Excuse the pun, but like at that time, like whatever we said, whatever we were doing, like just like we would do some random shit, like this is part of the reason why I did the pullback from the industry, because like
it's crazy.
There is so much bullshit that happens, that especially with the media, bro. Like even like now when I drop Choose Love, there is a specific like agenda and the reason why I did Choose Love, and there's a specific message I'm trying to push, and there's a specific thing I'm trying to achieve with Choose Love. But bro, I can't believe, like, as soon as I said I'm dropping this thing, and I look at the articles, there's a fuckload of articles just popped up, and they all talking about Aewon Wolf quits the game because of industry snakes or whatever. Like there's different. Like,
is it that crazy?
Dog, they twist everything I said, and they made it seem like Aewon talks about dealing with depression and whatever. I'm like, when did I say I'm dealing with depression? Like, depression is a real thing. Yes,
it's very easy to cancel a story these days now. It's like
exactly.
Very easy.
And the media loves negativity. That's the thing you need
to understand.
That's
true.
That's very true.
Clickbait.
Yeah.
And they know how to trigger people. They know what's going to get you interested. Because you don't want to hear positive shit.
The good shit, yeah, bro. I mean? Yeah.
There's a fuckload of people, they're waiting for the negative. So when they see the negative, they're going, oh, what's going on?
Aewon quitting? Depression? Oh, shit.
He fucked up this time.
Yeah.
And there's specific niggas who are hungry for that because somehow they get validation. Like I was saying before, that makes them feel comfortable.
Feel comfortable.
Amen.
Like speaking about like what Sketchy actually was saying, bro. With regards to what news and how everything was like misinformed. What I noticed like about you is that, bro. You've always, as much as you've always been pushing, you've always had that thing of always trying to also at the same time like push like other niggas.
Yeah,
too.
bro.
Like, what's up with that, bro? What influenced that? Because you even had like the Run Durban, thing going on. Yeah,
WTF,
bro.
Shakana.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
what influenced that?
Aewon,
Like, bro,
everyone, bro.
Bro, I won't even lie to you. The honest truth is why I've always had this idea of pushing other people with me at the same time. It's like, I've never been comfortable with being at the front.
Yeah.
Like I think most people don't even know this, but I get that energy from you, Champ.
Yeah.
Like I feel like me and Champ are very similar people.
Yeah.
In a specific way,
right.
that I just sense it.
Yeah.
And it's like being in the front sometimes is like, especially for a person like me, and I'm assuming Champ, it's like an uncomfortable place.
Sure.
So like you want to have a team so that you can build something that's great and do your artistry without necessarily getting all the attention for yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because then when you get all that attention, it's like, yo, dog, like, I'm not enjoying this. But you love it. Like you love doing it. You love performing. You love doing these things. But having a click is like the best thing ever. Man. And it's like, it's also partly like it's as much as it's helping other people, it's also selfish. Because like I said, I'm protecting myself. I'm trying to protect my peace by having a family around me to protect me in the artistry of what I'm doing. So it's like I can't do it alone. So it's like, okay, I came from Silverback, I came from Skyrock, I came
Run
from
DVN,
bro.
I came from families, bro. Like,
dude,
those are things that
that's how it's always been. Like, I remember, dude, like I was like young, bro. You Run Durban days when I had Hanging Boy, bro. You came through to my crib, bro, and you told me that I think it was underground that was happening when Socks used to throw underground, and it was like one of the first parties that they actually had a hip hop floor. And you guys were performing. I think you guys were gonna be headliners, some shit like that. Bro. Arnold just came through to me, dog, and you didn't have to. It was just like, yo, bro, can we actually do Hanging Boy? You know, you can actually close off the set, dude. Like, to me, he didn't have to do that, but I felt like fuck, bro. You know, like. I've never even told you that, but like Aewon, bro, you made me feel special, dog. I'm serious, dog. Like you did, bro, and it influenced me. That helped me out in like so many other things, like later on that I didn't even realize, dog. You know what I mean? Like, even funny enough, you were even there at the Sprite shit. You were like one of the 4 people. He saw me lose, and like it's crazy, dog. It's just crazy, even that you're even here today, bro.
And I definitely agree, dog. Like, if it were by me, I'd do this shit without getting the attention or the fame or whatever. Like, you know, MF Doom type style where you get
a mask.
Bro.
Like, I feel you, dog.
Just silently appreciate your work. Bro. Like, there's so much gratification sometimes that people don't see. Like, an artist, like, just seeing someone enjoy your shit is like, it's gratification in itself, bro. And it's like, it's difficult in this day and age to actually get that gratification without being out here, bells and whistles, selling the dream, selling, yo, dog, look at me, man, I'm about to do this, I'm about to sell out the stadium, yo, here's my brand new whip, here's whatever, like, look at my rollie, like, it's so much extra shit going on in the game, and it's like, yo, dog, I know real artists out here. Real artists are having the hardest time because nobody's talking about the art or the music no more.
Yeah.
It's about how many views you got.
Yeah.
It's about, are you trending?
And that's what it's about.
It's about like, it's too much status stuff, bro. It's about, are you on the news? You know,
even if the art is not good, like if the numbers are saying something else, what
matters.
You know, what are you to say?
Hey man, that's crazy. And I think that like now that you're speaking like this, I feel like, man, that explains like why you just be like surfing and you know, no, like for real, because it's almost like to keep your own sanity and peace from like this jungle, bro.
Aewon out here riding horses, be like,
hey, that video's crazy, dog. I love that video, dog. Shout out to Skystar.
Shout out to Skystar for real, bro. Like Warehouse is like continuation of like just the whole idea of like building a community for Durban.
Oh yeah, thank you for that. Anyway.
Thank you, bro.
Because there's not a lot of people who are like really advocating for like Durban hip hop and some shit like you know, and taking a stand to it. So thanks, but there are people who would like to, you know. Yeah. But bro, like
I know some people out there, like you guys had Ayanda like last week.
Yeah.
Like legend, bro. And the thing is, like, I was watching some of his interview and I was just like, a lot of the stuff that he was saying like resonates with me as well. Like I was just like, yo, bro, sometimes you just do this thing out of love, like, cause you respect hip hop so much. Cause hip hop was built on community, bro. And I don't think people like know that. And there's a reason why like hip hop is not like other genres.
If you think of how it started,
communities, like a society, the block parties, bro. Like if you look at the history, like Grandmaster Flash,
that's all how to be part of Zulu Nation, African Bambata.
The whole community was a part of creating what
hip hop.
So it's like I see that in hip hop, and I'm like, okay, cool. We at Durban, as Durbanites, as creatives, have been struggling for years, and we know this. Like nobody can deny it. Nobody can. Like niggas gotta run off to Joburg quick.
That's true, man.
Yo,
and it's like you get a little bit of love, then you Joburg. I gotta use this to get my career going. And to be honest, it's never gonna change unless something is created that creates an industry here, and it's only gonna start with the community. Do you get what I'm saying? And there has to be a community dedicated to each other. And it's like that's the vision I have for the warehouse. It's like, yo,
bro, that's amazing, bro.
This is dope.
That's some visionary shit, bro.
I feel like what's killing what's caused the cracks in the community, I think it's a lot of unnecessary conflicts. So now whoever is doing something wherever doesn't want to do something at the warehouse. Now you're seeing a lot of acts from outside of Durban or outside of KZN. They're doing the tours. They're taking advantage of the platform. But the artists in Durban, the artists in KZN, they're not taking advantage of the whole platform.
And it's like,
and it's something that we all need.
It's something that everybody needs. But you know what I love about that situation is I predicted that shit's gonna happen. Like, there's a lot of shit. Like I said, I got experience. So I predicted that shit's gonna happen. So you know what I did? I said, you know what? For the first 2 years with the warehouse, let's fucking just fuck shit up and create something that the whole country talks about and hypes. Because I've learned something about Durban. That Durban is slow to congratulate its own. And that's that.
Oh no, dropping gems, man.
You heard that. The truth hurts.
Yeah, say that again, dog.
And also like Casper, just getting into the topics as well. Casper did the fill up the Durban edition, right? And there were issues like with him getting the sponsors and whatever. And now he's got the 7 million debt. And Tira was involved and everybody's going at him. But like he's more. Do you feel like Durban has gatekeepers? Like, cause things are just moving too slow.
No, Durban. I hate the word gatekeepers because it makes it believe that there's only one way.
Exactly.
And bro, like you know what I used to say, like what Casper went through. The saddest thing is that, like I'm not cordial with Casper. I don't talk to him like on the regular or anything. Funny enough, like 2 weeks before Philip, I met up with his manager Thile at the airport.
Oh yeah.
And I was and I was talking to him, and like I was just like telling him about the warehouse. I was like, yo dog, like if you guys want to do activation, you can come through to a warehouse.
Yeah. That's
whenever there's some kids out there. Yeah. Like use it.
Sure.
And I was like on some tip like, yo, understand that as much as I haven't done anything to help you guys, but like I'm here.
I would like to. Yeah.
That's really dope.
You know
to just extend
like,
your arm out like
I'm not on some tip like fuck Casper for doing something in my city. It's like it's not my nature. Yeah. But I'm also not gonna be the type.
Like that.
It's not gonna be my. But I'm not the type to also like dick ride or be.
Yeah.
Dog. Like I got his number. Yeah. Funny enough, I got his number. Like communicate in the same group, and it's like, but you'll never see me like come on some tip like, yo dog, I'm the one that can make this happen for you. Come here, let me do this, let me do this, let me do that. Cause like, bro, I'd rather do that for a Durbanite, and it's no hate to him.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'd rather do that. If I'm gonna put some effort into doing something for someone, there's a lot of kids that I'm doing that already with.
You're helping a lot of kids.
It takes a lot of balls for you to actually even admit that, bro. Like you'd rather go out and help out a Durbanite. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro.
And it's no hate on him, bro. Like it's dope what he's doing, but it's also like I knew that what he went through was gonna happen.
Hey, without feeling bad, like without being vindictive, or not vindictive, but like you because of the experience you've had.
Because of experience in Durban, the amount of experience that I've had, I know exactly when all those things he was talking about. I'm like, I know exactly what he.
What's the issue? What's the problem?
I'll tell you what the problem is.
What's the problem?
Back to the whole thing of
our own.
Hey,
Casper for a little bit. He became a threat to certain people in their home.
Yeah.
So like people out here like, yo, you can eat out here. We give you everything you need when you do shows out here. But as soon as you stay here or you say you stay here and you cutting a check in my backyard, then you my competition.
Straight up.
So I ain't trying to see you succeed in my space.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Is this slowing down my money now?
Is this an artistic thing or a business thing, or is it a mixture of both?
I think it's a human thing, bro. Yeah. Especially a black thing. I'm gonna call it for what it is. It's a black thing, bro. We were taught this thing way back. This is an ancient thing that we were taught. As soon as Europeans landed in Africa, they were like, yo,
fucked us up.
You are Zimbabwean. You are South African. They separated. They gave us borders. We never
divide
had
and
borders.
conquer.
We never had a border.
They divide us. Yeah. Then they said, okay, cool, we need to get deeper.
They categorized everything.
You are Xhosa. You are Sotho. Yeah. Then they went even deeper. Nah. You KZN Zulu. You was you know what I'm saying? Like they gave you homelands. They said you there. Stay separate. You know why they separated us?
Why?
So we can stay fighting.
Yeah. So that we never realized that we the fucking same.
True.
You can create differences, bro. Right now there is differences amongst all four of us, yet we all four black males.
Exactly.
Yeah. Crazy.
You can create whatever difference you want.
Now, like I'm all for the solutions, right?
Yeah.
So how do we make amends? How do we make it right for the next?
Yeah, I believe what you're saying, because I don't like arguing about
stopping everything.
About the negatives. Yeah. So it's like this is the way I see the solution happens. The same way I did with everything else I did with the Wolfpack, with Run Durban, is back to the warehouse, and where we at with the warehouse is we need to teach, at least create this community that thinks beyond the space we at. Like we need to like completely change mindsets. Like the artists that are at the warehouse, like any of the kids that work at the warehouse every day can tell you the same thing. Like I talk to them every single day, and I try to like put something in their heads that makes them think different to everyone else that's in the game or doing anything. Yeah. Because when they break, and I predict that a lot of those kids are gonna break.
Yeah, they will, bro.
Whether it's now 2 years, 3 years,
I saw Smooth got signed by Ambitious, and you were just like working with him.
Yeah, he got signed by Ambitious.
Showcase, shout out.
Always getting booked everywhere by government now. Like, he's getting major support. There's some key players right now that are back.
That's dope.
Do you get what I'm saying? And there's lots of cool shit going on, but it's like all those kids, I'm trusting them to be the solution. Because I try to train them. I feel like I failed with the previous generation because I was still figuring shit out myself. Or the previous guys that I helped or that I used to connect with and I used to like try and help. It's like it was always like a superficial thing. So there's always like, okay, cool, I'll get you in the studio. I'll connect you with this guy. Or I can talk to so and so to get you this interview. I can do this. I can, you know, there's small things I used to do
mistakes,
for everybody.
You actually answered the question I had, like with shit like making amends. Like you and Tribal had a smash, but then there was conflicts that, you know, and that's a story. That's a rhetoric, like in Durban, that happens a lot. So
it's like that. That's funny. Like that story, like when it comes up, it's like the saddest thing because I hold nothing against that. That's just like homie. I like have no like I'm not even angry. I went through a period where I was angry at it.
Sure.
I went through a period where I was genuinely angry at it. And it's like, and I was angry for one reason. I was angry for the fact that I was like, yo, dog, you out here planting these seeds out here. Like, and I chose not to believe that you were planting these seeds out here. And I had to find out the truth via the internet. Where I watched this whole interview that you were doing. That I don't know if you knew they were they're gonna record it and post it up. When you knew I wasn't in Durban, and I find out all of the shit like that, and I'm like, but bro, I asked you these questions because people told me you were saying this shit.
It's crazy. It's crazy, dog.
Do you think as Durban artists, maybe like maybe it's not even a Durban thing, but do you think we'll go to meetups and catch-ups are very necessary, and we don't depend on like technological thing? Because I'm not sure what the issue was or whatnot, but I think it was something minuscule probably if you like had to look at what the real issue is. So do you think it's actually really important for artists within like the genre that we're in and in the city that we're in to regularly just catch up, even if it's not like, hey, we're going to studio or we're going to a club or whatnot? Do you think like fanegas valan like
no, I
communication?
I don't doubt that communication is important, but I won't even lie to you. Like in certain scenarios, it's like you can communicate with niggas, but they don't tell you nothing. Like
sometimes they just want to hold shit back from you because
and there's only so much you can try to do to get it out of somebody, and it's like before it gets awkward, before it comes like they'll actually no, fuck you.
Because personally, like before I even knew you, like personally, like I used to hear shit, just stories like that guy's like, you know what I mean, like foul shit, and now like I see you like spreading this positive message, like it's I think, bro, I think it's vital. I think it's very important that like people highlight that as well. You know what I mean?
I mean, like it's here's the thing. It's like if you hear foul shit about me, it's gonna be the truth, because that's all you know. So
that's one side.
It's one side. So it's like this person's version of what happened, and they could honestly believe that that's the truth. In their mind, when they're telling you that story, they can believe that that's the truth. But those stories, what I love, what I've noticed as well about the stories, I've heard all the stories about me. It's always hearsay.
It is.
It's always hearsay. It's always someone. I think I heard that's what happened in this situation with that person. I think I heard. It's like, where is the clear-cut story? Where has it been? This is a clear-cut situation that happened that people can document. Bro, the media is out here. Here's a clear-cut story, like A, B, and C. Why is it always murky? With other people, there's always a clear-cut story. That's why I've always realized that, if people know it's disinformation, it's called misinformation.
Fake news.
Fake news. It's like, you can preach the truth all fucking day, every day. But if I just throw in one fake story, fake news, if I just throw it in there, that will detract everything you said that was true.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And I just need some kind of little room to make it like kind of true.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And it's like, forget every truth you ever said. It doesn't matter because there's this shady area, gray area we don't know about.
Bro, like, but regardless of whatever happened in the past, bro,
bro.
True or not, I like the energy you with, like the space you're in right now.
Choose love.
Like, I really like it. Like, I hope like people adopt it, especially in our city. I hope a lot more people like get accustomed to it and understand it.
Yeah,
because I think it's the way forward, bro.
It is the way, bro.
There's been a lot of negativity, bro, and it's like stopping everybody from moving.
We need cleansing. Like the whole scene needs cleansing. and I think you're on the right path, dog. Like for real, like with Mural, with Choose Love. I know that you got something coming through next year.
Any future projects, bro? Like
what
you trying? It doesn't even have to be about music.
Said Choose Love is your last project.
Choose Love. This mixtape is just a mixtape.
Okay.
Yeah.
But my last album, I'm working the last Aewon Wolf album. It's the last Aewon Wolf album next
Let's
year.
talk about that, bro.
Yes.
Like, honestly, is it really the last one? And why is it the last one?
Yeah, bro. I'm not about no fucking gimmicks. Trust me. This is not a
shit.
Hey, I'm back.
After 2 years.
Yeah. Like,
You convinced him to
no, but it's
drop
like
the mic.
Aewon Wolf in terms of albums, bro. Like Aewon Wolf #1 was never meant to drop an album.
Yeah.
I remember saying that like a long time ago when I started with Aewon Wolf. I told myself never drop an album. Then like when things started like happening and there was so much hype, there was so much shit, and like shit was popping, and it's like yeah, things are working out the way I thought they should, and and then like that's why I said I quit the game like 2 years ago, and I pulled back from the game 2 years ago, was because I realized I'm fucking like I forgot what the fuck I was meant to be doing.
Yeah.
Like, cause I started caring, and like where the problem was, I started caring about numbers. You see that, like I think the biggest lie ever sold. You know they always say men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
That's a bullshit. Numbers lie.
Definitely. In this day and age.
Numbers are the illusion. Numbers are illusion.
People are buying followers.
Dog,
everything can be bought.
Views.
Views, everything can be bought, bro. Like you can boost to get all those numbers.
Straight up.
Like,
straight up.
It's not even like hidden. It's not a hidden thing.
Everybody knows. Yeah.
Your Instagram will tell you boost this post and get extra views. Like it tells you. Like it
algorithms
almost guarantees you. You know what I mean? Like and let's say facts. It's like the artists who are already in and the labels that are doing this. Some artists don't even know.
Nah, they don't.
The labels are doing it for them.
The artists don't know.
Are not handling their own pages.
That's true.
A lot of artists are not even handling their own pages. So like they out there being relevant or being popping and getting these numbers, they think it's organic. It's not organic.
I heard but it's in America, I don't know if it happens that when you get signed you can't check out your own analytics. Is that true?
I don't know.
You haven't been signed, so you don't know.
And understand that because you need to log in to check all some of the shit, and if it's loaded on their page.
Apparently, if you're an artist, you sign if you're an artist signed under a label, if you check your own analytics, that's illegal. You're not allowed to.
With me, it's like the game right now is funny because it's based on numbers, and here's the honest truth. And I know 2 years ago I started caring. Like I'll give you direct stories. This could be the exclusive of the catch up.
Sure.
I'll give you exact facts. So like you know how it worked. I dropped Walking and Dabbing.
Nobody saw that coming, by the way.
You dropped it early in the year.
January.
In January. Cool. Dropping a hit in January.
With the video.
With the video straight away, bro. Dropped it. It came a hit. It smashed. Like I was getting like hit up messages from guys in Joburg saying, "Yo, dog, this thing is fire. This thing is dope." TV channels wanted to get the video. I dropped it on YouTube first. I didn't even drop it. I didn't give it to no TV channel. They asked me for the video. And it's like I was out there like, okay, this thing is a smash, and the numbers were like showing, and it was moving and whatever, and the blogs were hitting me up.
And Dog was playing too,
and I was getting a lot of attention. Because the beauty of it is like straight after that, like dabbing became like a sensation.
Sure.
And like, look at my dad blew up like straight after that.
Sure.
Like it blew up like a month, 2 months. I think like the timing was fucking
It was
ridiculous.
perfect.
Yeah.
It
Like,
was.
I don't even understand. Like,
That's
and it was
crazy.
just like, shit, what the fuck? Like everything is just, and the numbers. And I never seen numbers like that.
Shookers.
I never seen numbers like that. I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And when I got those numbers, I was like, okay, cool. Maybe I can just do what the fuck I want. Like, maybe I can just do what I want.
Hey.
Then I did Sthe.
That was
Like,
amazing.
Like when I did Sthe, I was thinking, okay, this is my next single after like the whole Walking in Derby thing, and it's like, okay, cool. This song is me. I'm talking about my situation. It's got the vibe that I like. I'm gonna shoot in the mountains. I'm gonna do like get everything that I like. You know, aesthetically, everything like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was just like, okay, cool. Let me do this. Let me step away as well, because I think people were mistaking me. Not necessarily mistaking me, but were mistaking me for a trap artist.
Yeah.
And I was like, let me just make it clear that
set yourself apart.
As much as I fucks with trap, and we were doing trap, and trust me, we were doing a lot of trap music, but it was like trap music was just an extension of my artistry. It was like, when I was doing like tracks that were half rock or whatever, mixed with rock music or mixed whatever, that's an extension of my artistry. And it's like, I was just doing that. So trap is not me. It's just an extension.
That's dope.
So it's like, I did Sthe. So when I dropped Sthe, Dre was like, they did like way less numbers.
Yeah.
Are you
the
serious?
The numbers weren't the same. It was like, but this video is
But
way
the video was crazy.
The video was like it was
and I'm like,
amazing.
this video is way better.
And who do you feature? The
Ken Cruz.
Oh,
Yes, dog,
she's
like-
amazing,
And
dog.
I'm like, and I'm saying a lot more in the song.
Yeah, bro.
And this song is like more meaningful. And it's like, yo, but the numbers are not showing.
That's
There's-
the South African market for you.
There's something wrong. And I started thinking there's something wrong.
Yeah.
I started telling myself, no, there's something wrong here.
Yeah.
So I went back and I was like, no, fuck, I need to relook at this game and whatever. Cause like, why is they only sitting on like 60,000 views like out here now? And I'm like, I just came out of this thing like just got like 300,000 views, 300,000 views, and it's like, it doesn't make
Dog,
sense.
60,000 is not
60,000,
bad,
bro.
by the
Yo,
way.
At that time I cared.
Yeah,
At that time now it's become like,
you want to do
I'm
better than you
entitled.
did last time.
You gotta
Yeah.
like,
If I cared,
I gotta do better.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
do
why
better.
I even thought the video needs to be better, and the
Yeah.
video being
And
better.
it was better.
Well, and it was better. For me, it was better. Like,
Yeah.
and I was just like, it has to do better.
Yeah.
And when it didn't, I was just like, for a couple of months, like acting like it didn't affect me. And you and here's the thing, like we're human. So it's like, I kept on going back and checking. Is the numbers not growing? Like I thought maybe it's
But
a
Aewon,
quiet-
when you
quiet
perform that
taste.
shit though,
I'm
like
doing,
people would also even respond, dog.
Yeah, bro. Like
that's crazy.
you doing festivals and like the
Yeah.
videos on rotation.
Yeah.
But this is what you was going through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is what-
Carry
yeah.
on.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like people don't see
people
that
don't
side.
know.
Sure.
They
Yeah.
don't understand.
People only think it's all gravy,
It's
right?
all gravy, yeah.
And the thing is, like, they don't realize, and this is the failure of me at that time, which is I was saying, like, it is my fault that I fucked up and why I had to pull out the game, because I was starting to care about the wrong shit. I didn't appreciate that I was doing these fucking amazing endorsement deals.
Yeah.
I didn't appreciate I was doing festivals everywhere around the country.
Yeah.
I didn't appreciate the fact that I had people bumping my music and listening to shit that I never had before. Like I didn't give them attention.
Yeah.
I was focused on these motherfuckers not appreciating this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are these motherfuckers not appreciating this?
Hey, tell you something, dog. Like if me personally, if I focused on the numbers, I think I would have quit a long time ago.
Yeah.
If my attention, like now that you mentioning it, I'm thinking if I had focused on, if I don't make 60K for example views, I would have stopped a long time ago.
Exactly, bro. And it's like, it's human, and I'm like, hey, bro. And the thing is, like, I was just like, and then family things started happening, like a whole bunch of family things, and it's like, that's like the family things like triggered like moments of like clarity.
Sure.
And then I got the right girl involved in my life, like.
Hey, shout
And
out.
like,
Shout out.
Aww.
and like she started triggering the right things in my like in my mind, and they started like making Cause this is before I didn't even finish the story.
Yeah.
This is after I said, okay, cool. I know what these motherfuckers want. They want this trap shit. Every time they talk about me, this is what they want. But I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So I want to rely to you. This is why I'm saying it's exclusive for you. I use Bass Gang as a scapegoat. I use Bass Gang as a scapegoat. I was like, you know what? My next single, I don't really want it to be, but it's just gonna boost these numbers back up so we can do what we need to do and figure out the game. So it's like, I know they want this trap shit, and these niggas are doing this trap shit like the best, the best in Durban for me at that time. I was like, these niggas are doing it the way that trap is, like whatever the culture. And I was like, shout out to them. And I was like, okay, cool. Let me put them on in a nice way for what they do. Yeah. I got this attention, but at the same time, it's like I'll just use them as the background. So when we got the numbers up, we got the tension right. Then we'll try and adjust. Figure things out.
Hey, that's crazy.
So I was like trying to chase the numbers with back to the trap shit, and then we did Pikachu, and Pikachu like it worked the festivals. It was a vibe. It was like a song. Yeah. And I was like, okay, cool. And I called them into the studio and I said, okay, cool. Let's drop it. Let's create some hype about it. You guys say that you leaked the song. I even like told them, you guys say that you leaked the song, whatever. So that we can just drop it now and and it'll be on the album. Sure.
You were playing the industry.
I was playing the industry. I was playing the
industry shit.
And what's crazy, it worked. Like it fucking worked. Like it was crazy because Pikachu got a lot of fucking attention. Like it was even having first time I had
reaction
video for my video, and reaction videos were a new thing then. There wasn't a lot of people getting reaction videos.
Sure. This was 2-3 years ago.
Yeah. No, he's right. He's on it.
Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, okay, it's back. It's back. Yeah. The hype is there. And the video got like a fuckload of views, like in the first. Like the first 2 weeks got like a lot of attention, a lot of hype, people talking, and then I was just like, I don't know what is going on in my life around the same time when that happened. There's something that triggered in me that just said, fuck this shit. And I was just like, and I left it. I literally left Pikachu. It's not on the album. I didn't drop it on the album. I left it. I didn't push it. It was playlisted on radio. Dog, I still get tagged this morning. I got tagged by Cool FM in Nigeria. They're still playing Pikachu,
that's crazy.
but I never pushed it.
Do
you know what I'm saying? People still like care about it, clearly, because they playing it in the radio station in Nigeria.
Because it wasn't meaningful to you.
It wasn't meaningful to me, so I just said, you know what, I'm gonna leave it. Because every time I'm talking to people about it, all they want to talk about is the booty in the video. Like that's all that people want to talk about. They're like, yo, they're twerking, dog, the video was like, no. And I'm like, okay, cool, but like, is that gonna be my legacy? And I think I was at war with myself. There was like a lot of things going on at the time, and I was just like, you know what? Fuck it, let me just let it exist. Let me refigure myself.
What about the song? There's a song that you do with AK Amanda, the chick that did Idols. That song, bro. You actually talk like a lot of personal ish on that song. Like
this was after Pikachu.
This after Pikachu.
Yeah, you talk like you talk like a whole bunch of personal stuff. I think even on the third verse, you even going about your pops and stuff. And bro, I thought I was gonna see a video for that one because I'd even hear it on radio, like 5FM doing its rounds. You know, bro. Like, and dog. You'd be intuition. What?
Intuitive.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, some shit like that.
Blue George.
Hey,
Yeah,
bro. I was actually even surprised that to even hear a song like that, like on radio. Yeah, like playing, because they even play like on Saturdays at 5FM had in the top 40.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
It was in the top 10. I think that song. How many weeks we were even talking about? It was like 40 weeks straight.
Yeah, bro.
40 weeks straight. Dude, it was in the top 10 for 40 weeks straight. Like
that's dope, bro.
They fucked with that. And
I thought I was gonna see a video for that one. Like me too, like for real.
Unfortunately, that song happened when I was pulling back from the industry.
Dude,
That's how people don't even realize.
That's crazy.
I didn't even like when I didn't announce it because I didn't. If I announced it, it would have been a story. And it would have been pulling me back into the industry. So I just said, fuck it. I'm not dropping any videos. I'm not shooting any videos.
I actually noticed.
That's
I'll
crazy.
do what
bro.
work I need to do.
Yeah.
And I'll try and focus behind the scenes, and that's when I decided let me start up the record label,
Sure.
Wolfpack, so maybe I can do my business via a record label, so I don't have to lose out on necessarily money and whatever. And let me do it as a business. And then it was like I wasn't even happy with that. I realized that that's not me because there's certain decisions you gotta make as a business. And when it comes to people's careers, bro, like I'm too soft for that shit, bro. Like, I'm not built for record label shit. Like, I realized that. That's why I stopped. But it's like, I pulled back from the industry, so I'd never shot a video in those 2 years. Like, even though shooting videos was easy for me. And I was.
Bro. You see, this is what I wanted to ask you. Like, I'm not sure if people know, like, but I'm sure a handful of us know. Good to you. You're actually a qualified lawyer, right?
Yeah.
And you know, like I get like a lot of cats hit me up. They're like, "Yo, your visuals are crazy. Oh, it's because you studied." You know, like I get a lot of that. Would you attribute some of your strategic thinking, for lack of a better word,
to law?
What you studied, like within the industry, or? Because I know you've put in the hours, dog. Like, I've been there since Silverback days. So I know that you literally grinded. You saw what worked, what didn't. But would you attribute some of, like, the lessons from you being a qualified lawyer?
To education. No, education, definitely. Like, I'm a firm believer in education. It's important. Like, university opened my eyes. Not just law. Like, just being at university opened.
Like, niggas gotta study. Not that you have to, but it's a good look.
No, definitely. But here's what's crazy about that whole thing is that I'm anti, funny enough, like right now, anti-institutionalized education right now. Because I believe there's so much shit on YouTube, on the internet. If niggas just decided, you know what, I'm not gonna be fucking watching these lame ass whatever like videos about Jay-Z being in the Illuminati, whatever. And
watch there's actually informative shit you can check.
That's informative shit on the
definitely.
Like, bro, if you're an artist, you should be watching this whole fucking podcast. Because you would learn some shit.
A lot of shit.
This is your university.
Like, I get information watching other podcasts.
Exactly.
Me too, dog.
And it's information that you can use. And it's like, if people just paid more attention to shit that can educate them in what they're doing and their fields on YouTube, they will be like, yo, bro, they can go so far. There's nothing you cannot learn on the internet these days.
Definitely agree.
Crazy.
Definitely agree. Just like, bro, like, just to close it off, I think, like, let's just touch on the projects maybe that have been released lately, like Choose Love being one of them.
Okay.
To live and die in Durban is my shit. Just like putting it out there. That's my shit, man. I fucks with that joint, bro.
To be honest, I haven't quite checked it out. Still gonna check it out, bro. Who else dropped recently? Casper.
Oh yeah, Swedish.
Oh yeah.
Swedish Shore.
I haven't heard it.
Yeah, well, we kind of, jeez, I don't want to sound bad, but everyone who entered got a copy of the project. Yeah, the project is pretty great.
So it
quite
went
nostalgic.
Platinum.
I think it went platinum in a day. Yeah, man. Casper's doing his thing, bro. And although the stadium wasn't fully packed, bro, that shit was massive, bro. I've never been to a concert that.
But they said it was 85,000 people. Was it?
85?
No.
It was like 20 something. But I'm just saying, like, I got video. Some people will add the videos because I got the inside. But it was really packed, bro. Like,
for
despite
Durban,
the
that's
rain.
dope.
Like, I think Hydro, you even have a line where you say international acts don't come to Durban because of ticket sales. Something like that. Like, and if I'm not mistaken, Dave Chappelle's concert got cancelled, which was in Durban. For Casper to do what he did, that's big, bro. And I just hope that it inspires people from within the city to do great things.
Definitely.
But on the same note, Doc, if you filling up a community hall in your community.
You're still doing it.
That is great shit.
You're still doing it, yeah.
The biggest flaw we have as black people is we trying to outdo each other. We trying to do that's why, dog. For me, okay, I'm just gonna say that, and I hate it because I actually might sound like I hate it, but for the fuck of the for taking care of the kid who might hear this, I'm gonna say it, bro.
Yeah,
yo, we cannot celebrate someone putting themselves into debt.
Nah, we can't, dog.
We cannot celebrate because that is wrong.
It shouldn't be happening in the first place.
It's like if he's putting himself into debt to try and impress us,
for us to love him,
do you get what I'm saying? We are wrong because he knows he's fighting for his career, bro.
Yeah.
Like he's fighting for his career because he knows what's gonna happen. If he doesn't fill up that motherfucker, if it's not packed, if MX and everybody out there, if I ain't giving you these CDs so that you guys can just say that I went platinum or whatever, if I'm not doing that, then you guys are gonna tomorrow say I fell off. I'm not relevant. I lose my checks. I lose my endorsements. I lose everything that's taken care of my family. And he's got that pressure on him, and it's like, yo, dog, I'm gonna lose this money just for the hopes that I can keep this glory enough to build it back sometime in the future.
Shit. That's why at the Global Citizens concert, when he performed, you kind of could see the pressure just going off him because
he killed it.
He killed it like a lot.
And the thing is like, yo, bro, it's like we need to start celebrating guys when they like small. That's my biggest thing. It's like, yo, celebrate you in your space. Like, bro, if you can fill up, dog, if you can fill up the restaurant down the road, if you can fill up and have people singing along to your shit,
for sure,
and you able to say, okay, cool, they supported me and they bought a CD. Those little CDs that I printed and spent my money, or they bought my little T-shirts or bought my hat and my merchandise, and I'm able to pay my rent, I'm able to buy food, I'm able to say put some stuff down for new equipment.
That's fact.
You made it, bro.
Yeah, you made it, dog.
You made it.
You're doing it.
You made it.
Because you're living off your artistry.
Yeah.
And you need to be celebrated for that. Like, people need to appreciate you for that.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like the industry is going to a hole because you know who's laughing at us?
Who?
White people, bro. They laughing at us. They're like,
these fuckers.
Look at these motherfuckers out here.
Yeah.
Like
hey,
7
man,
million rand in dent, and I just secured this deal for 100 million, and nobody out here talking about what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, keep talking and hyping all that shit while I'm busy here jacking all this money behind the scene.
We can't celebrate
you guys
somebody
fight amongst
being
yourselves.
dead.
You can't celebrate that for keeping up hype.
But I just commend him on his bravery, though.
I respect him.
Sure.
Yeah.
I respect him, and I love I love the fact that he has the balls to do it, and he's showing and inspiring kids. But I'm saying that we cannot, like, as a society, we were wrong. We fucked up.
We
fucked up by letting him get to the position of having to do that to put himself in the debt in the first place. Whether we failed them by not supporting and buying the tickets,
even if it's the municipality or something, whatever happened.
Even the municipality, like, bro, government's gonna be government, but let's be real. That stadium is fucking big. Those numbers. If everybody bought a ticket, he would not be in debt.
Even if you bought a ticket and you didn't go.
Even if you bought a ticket,
I get you, dog. I get
but
you.
like nobody wants to talk about that.
That's true.
Like nobody wants to talk about that.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers didn't go out there and buy the tickets. He had to pull them in to give you the show to prove that I'm dope. Yeah. But he had to get you in somehow. I don't know, the tickets were given away or whatever, or they were bought by government and then they gave them away. Something didn't connect.
You're right.
That put him into that debt.
Scary, dog.
And that's what's wrong, bro. Whatever, we need to fix that problem, bro. We need to sort this shit out and say, yo, support each other, bro. Like, if you're out here, go, if you really say that you fucks with Casper and you say that I'm Casper's number one, if you tweeted, yeah, Casper, you that nigga, bro, if you out there saying that shit, then put the fucking money down.
True.
I even said something like similar when Doomy, it was like, I said it was like sort of a joke. But
that was crazy.
But when Doomy went up to like
Stooge.
America and stuff, and like everybody was ranting, like, you know, for Doomy and stuff, like saying such a rapper, and I was just like, okay, it's all crazy that Doomy finally got his like you know, his
props.
His props, like the whole country. But I was like, damn, bruh, he had to go all the way to America to rap for 5 minutes. How much is the ticket just to even go to America, just to get the whole country behind
you, bro?
You know what I mean, bro? Where we couldn't appreciate, he could have freestyled at Oskido's rap show there on Saturday
and
post
the video up,
and put the video up,
and
but nobody was gonna go crazy. But he had to go to Sthe, get it. Like I even went on Google and I checked out a ticket to go to like.
He's gotta spend that money to prove a point to you. I still haven't seen a show where he's booked that in here in Durban. I don't know if he's booked in Joburg, but I'm just saying that all that hype to prove a point, just so you guys can like talk.
It's crazy.
And it's like, how much is he spending to get that hype? And what I love about Doomy and the guys like Doomy is that they're old school, so they're making their money in
anyway.
Other means.
So they don't care.
They're making their money in other means. You know what I mean? So it's like, but
still,
all those
bro,
people who are hyping, like everybody who tweeted, like how many of them went and bought the CD?
Yeah.
After that. Finally, do me.
Sure.
Beast, best verse we heard on Sthe.
Sure.
But it's like, okay, cool. To put your money where your mouth is.
Sure.
Did you buy the CD?
He also dropped Honey and Pain, right?
Yeah. After that.
Reason also dropped.
Oh, that was fire.
Lasagna.
I love lasagna.
Showcase.
Serious.
I want as please do yourself a favor.
Showcase.
Like I know you guys will love it.
Yeah.
Like lasagna is one of the best projects that came out.
Is that the one with the track? Since I'm a salad.
I got Reason.
Yeah. Do you know that track?
Serious? No.
Oh, that's crazy.
I haven't heard it. Like, I'm still gonna listen to it properly.
Bruh, there's a track. Actually, the title track. It's called Lasagna.
Yeah.
That song had me hooked.
The one
for
with
like,
Swiss Beats.
Oh, the one Swiss Beats.
That song had me hooked for, like, forget the Swiss Beats parts, but like it's not even like that's not even like
Spongile Kumalo with the
dog.
Yeah.
She's on the hook, bro.
Yeah.
Like that song is like one of the best songs I heard in a long time.
Sure.
I bump it in my car.
Yeah.
I bump it a lot, and it's like yo, bro, it's so difficult. The game is like so. It's so shady, bro. Like it's not even like that's like when I see, cause like he has there's a single that he's gonna drop from that album that he said he's gonna change. It's a turn up song. It's still got a message and it's still like dope. Yeah. But he was planning to drop Lasagna, which I would like think is the dopest song.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I can't even. But he says no. I gotta change my single plans because this is a song that's popping right now.
Oh my,
it's like,
that's crazy.
And I was like, yo, it's actually like.
I actually like
crazy.
the joint with Ginger Trill as well.
Yeah,
that's fire.
That song was also fire, and it's like, I think it's difficult for artists. Like, it's just difficult. Like, he's got to fight for it. He's got to fight for his relevance in the game. Yeah, like he's got to fight to keep his position where he's at. Sure. The hottest MCs list. It's gotta like put him somewhere. If they don't see him in the clubs or whatever, they might not think he's hot.
The intangibles.
But for it, I know. Yeah, but for it, I know what's the time, whatever. But like, can I just get like how everyone feels about the list? Like,
I think
like just honest thoughts. Like
separate this episode to 2 weeks.
Yeah,
hey, bro. Yeah, that's what I was also going to say. That's what I was also going to say. That
part 2,
very much like what I and Aewon. Like hopefully in the near future, we will be able to kick it again and actually just continue the conversation. Maybe even at the warehouse. Or I don't know, bro, because I feel like there's so much more to talk about, you know, and this doesn't do like full justice to one episode one. But it's hottest MC list. What do you think?
I really don't care about it, bro.
Yeah.
To be honest,
what do you think?
To be honest, I don't.
You didn't care.
I don't even know the list. Like
I'm
not even lying. Like I've seen it in passing. Yeah. Like I've seen it in passing, but like I scroll right past it, and it's like I can't remember who's on the list. I just see people complaining. I fucking hate it when people start complaining. Then niggas start throwing stats, and then niggas are now out here pissing contests. Like
this is my list.
Yo, everybody's posting their stats.
Yeah, everyone starts posting their stats. People are now
this
like,
is who I think should be in the.
And it's like, yo, okay, cool. Like it's dope to give recognition to, and there's a panel for this shit. Give recognition to people and all that stuff. But it's like, yo, it's just people's opinions.
Straight up.
Straight up. I'm sitting on Spotify stats and everybody's posting. I
don't have Spotify stats.
I got my Spotify stats. They also sent it to me. fuck, I don't even remember the numbers. But I was surprised. I was like, what the fuck? How do these numbers get here?
Yeah.
I don't even know how
everybody's posting the stats, bro.
I need to get us.
I know it's a market.
My shit is on audio, man.
I know. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, that's a marketing strategy for.
Are you serious?
Spotify ain't never got this much marketing.
Yeah.
Everybody out there like posting their stats because they got more numbers than they expected.
Yeah.
I know I got more numbers than I expected.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know I got more numbers than I expected. I'm
Now
like,
I
how
get
the
it.
fuck did I get? I'm not like.
Fuck, carry on.
Yeah.
That's
That's smart.
That's smart. Because no, I would see that, like, Lab tagged me on like Joey Badass's one, and I saw Aneem, he's posted his ones, and like I'll check the countries, like all the I was like, okay, are all rappers listened to like between 63 and 64 countries?
65.
Yeah, are you in the 60s, like
Dog,
62 countries? Like, are all rappers?
and it's like it's not like, because Spotify, the Spotify controls playlists for people who don't sign.
Yeah.
If you don't have a paid subscription, they tell you what they can play.
They create
whatever.
the playlist.
Yeah, they create the playlist, so it's like a radio station.
Yeah.
So they could easily create an algorithm or system, whatever, to say, let's boost everybody's numbers up who's got good followership on Twitter or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's just make sure that all of them got good numbers. And we'll get advertising for free when we send them the shit.
Yeah.
They're gonna
more
want to
artists.
post this.
It's crazy, bro.
They're
Algorithms
gonna
once
want to
again.
prove
It's crazy. It's
they hot.
Guys.
Hey, bro, all good things come to an
We can
end.
talk forever.
Yeah,
bro. Like the conversations, dope conversations. It could go on forever, but unfortunately, time and your data.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody
We can
who
go
keeps
for a
checking us
long
out.
day, man.
Shout out to everybody who keeps checking us out. I got a call from Vince Duma from Escorts. He was just like thanking us for this podcast and the information we shared.
Ndabe, like
Brightly,
Sounds,
like,
yeah.
yo, man, shout out to our viewership, man.
Special shout outs, definitely. Subscribe. Shout out to Aewon.
Bro, thank you, Aewon,
Yeah,
dog.
like,
thank you for coming.
Yeah, Aewon, dog.
Knowledge.
Jabong, I love it.
Hey,
Bro,
y'all got a whole book.
exactly.
Like,
And last not least, bro, thanks to Ngcobo. Yeah, man. Shout out to Cardinal Visuals. Shout out to Rewind Replay. Shout out to the viewership. Shout out to Durban, man. Shout out to everyone tuning in week after week. And yeah, man, stay tuned in for more.
Yo, guys, and I'm not gonna be bummy next time you see me.
Away.
Nice.
No, dog, we need more.